$2.5 billion spent on OnlyFans by Americans in 2025. When I saw this shit, my fucking jaw dropped, and your jaw should drop too. And I'm tired of hearing this shit about, oh, everyone's broke. I ain't got money for this. I ain't got money for the gym. But people got money for OnlyFans. Dude, apparently guys have money to spend on fucking OnlyFans. And let me tell you guys a story about one of my ex-best friends, Jason. How he lost the love of his life from OnlyFans, from fucking subscribing to OnlyFans bitches. So, my ex-best friend, Jason, I really love this guy. I'm not friends with him anymore. That's for another video. But he lost a girl he was with for years because he had a porn addiction. He had a corn addiction. This guy was addicted to adult content. And it was kind of a secret in the friend group, but everyone kind of knew it. Well, his girl really loved him, this girl named Cindy. And Cindy tried to help get this guy off of this fucking adult content. And it wasn't like he wasn't getting any play from her. Like, this guy had a girl that he was smashing. You know, he could smash her anytime, you know, he wanted. She was very attracted to him. She was an attractive lady. She was very pretty. But one day, during the whole OnlyFans craze, when this shit fucking blew up, Cindy's friends, a few of her friends, basically women that we went to school with, they started the OnlyFans, girls that we went to school with. And so everyone in the fucking town basically, like, bought their fucking OnlyFans shit to look at their pictures, right? This is when the OnlyFans really fucking blew up. This is during, like, the private Snapchat stories and shit. So like 2018, 2019, 2020, right? COVID. And my buddy Jason, he bought the OnlyFans of his girlfriend's friends. So his girlfriend, she had friends that had OnlyFans, and I guess he had a secret fucking crush on them. And he bought all their fucking OnlyFans, and he was subscribed to their fucking pages. And keep in mind, this is while this dude was broke as a fucking joke. Like, I'm telling you, my ex-friend Jason, this dude is a perfect example of the broke-ass dudes that I'm referring to, because this guy was always scraping by. This is like the kind of dude that was like buying weed and shit, and he could barely fucking keep gas in the tank of his car. But he had money for weed and he had money for OnlyFans. So one day his girl, Cindy, goes on his fucking phone, on his search history, and she sees the fucking OnlyFans, and she goes and clicks on it and logs into his fucking account. And there she sees her best friend. He subscribed to her best friend, fucking saving her pictures and shit, jacking off to her pictures. And this basically ended the relationship. And it never got repaired after this. And my buddy Jason was fucking heartbroken, because this was literally the love of his life. He never got over it. He actually fucking spiraled down into darker shit. And basically from this point on, you know, after losing her and being labeled as a creep, he never fully recovered from that. It always seemed like he was in like a depression or a decay after this went on, because he just couldn't get over the fact that by him basically being a dumbass, he lost the one girl that truly cared about him. And the reason I tell you this story is because I think that Jason is kind of a good example of like the average man that's buying this fucking OnlyFans content. It's guys that shouldn't be buying this shit. You know, they should be worried about bigger things like making money, finishing college, getting a fucking car. Like, out of all the guys I've known that buy this fucking content, most of them are losers. Most of them are losers. And you know what? If you're watching this and this is striking an accord with you, there's a good chance that you might be one of those losers that fucking, even though you still don't have much money in your bank account, you're not even rich, and you're fucking jacking off every day, you're fucking find yourself spending money on fucking OnlyFans. And it feels bad, man. Trust me, like, when you buy that shit, do you feel good about yourself? Do you feel good about yourself after you buy that? Fuck no. Fuck to the no. And I'll say it, yo, back when I was a guy that was addicted to porn during the pandemic, I fucking subscribed to a couple OnlyFans pages. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite and tell you that I didn't do it too. I did fucking do it. So that's how I know. That's how I know how it feels. It's like, oh, you fucking spend 10, 20 bucks just to look at some fucking nudes. And then you just jack off. And then you're just left with an empty feeling inside. That's how I know. That's how I fucking know how the average man feels about this shit. That's how I know that you do feel like a fucking pathetic human being. Because that's how I felt. I remember the feeling. I was like, yo, why did I just spend fucking money on this nonsense? But let's go back to that number, 2.6 billion. I calculated that, guys. There's about 100 million adult men in the United States. If you divide 2.6 billion by 100 million, that comes out to $26 spent by every single adult man in the United States if you spread it out. Obviously, not every man spent that money, right? You know, I would say most men probably didn't spend money on OnlyFans, but because you gotta exclude probably like super old men or people that just don't watch that stuff or aren't interested in buying that stuff. So if we were able to condense that number down further, let's say maybe a third, or, you know, I'd be willing to bet that the average guy that spent money on OnlyFans probably spent $50 to $100 on this shit. And the big spenders, probably even more. There's probably guys that spent fucking thousands on there. Hundreds or even thousands of dollars on this bullshit. And that's why it's not hard to fucking get ahead of the others, guys. Like, if you want to, and, you know, guys, listen. You got to quit adult content. You got to stop watching this fucking porn and all this bullshit. And if you're subscribed to some fucking OnlyFans page, or if you're following some OnlyFans girl, like, it ain't helping, guys. Like, your dream life is literally being held away from you because you can't fucking stop watching this bullshit that is literally taking your energy, that is literally taking your confidence. Like, instead of you getting with a real woman, instead of you going out and getting a girlfriend, you're fucking watching this nonsense. And you're touching yourself. And if you have a girlfriend, like my buddy Jason, there's a good chance you could fucking lose her if you end up continuing to watch this shit. So, you got to get away from this nonsense if you want to get your mind healthy again. If you're someone that wants to fucking lock in and actually make something of your life. Guys, you got to stop this nonsense. Like, fucking $2.6 billion. Like, that's so much fucking money. That's not like a small amount of money, guys. And of course, some fucking asshole is going to pull up right at my spot while I'm fucking doing the vlog. Anyways, yeah, guys, y'all gotta stop this fucking OnlyFans nonsense. I have a coaching link down below in the description. If you guys want to fucking get off this fucking OnlyFans bullshit, I do coaching. I do fucking stuff to help people get away from the porn and all this nonsense. So book a call down below. It's about 80 bucks. I don't work for free. And I'm gonna have to cut this video short because I don't want to be talking about fucking OnlyFans in the middle of a park. All right, peace out, guys.